tuned in with me. Oh, damn, I dropped my marker. What's happening? You tuned in with Mac. And this episode is brought to you by Amazon Prime, all right? Make sure you hit that link in the description so you can get that free 30-day trial. All right, so this episode is about establishing a lane. So when we talk about this thing called rap, right? There's many different types of styles you can pursue. But when we talk about a lane, the kind of energy you want to give off to the listeners, this is something that's pretty much like that make or break moment. But when you think about who you want to present to the people, it's something that you have to put in a perspective. And that's the F word. Foundation. At the end of the day, your foundation is what people is going to remember you for. It's how people is going to identify you as soon as you drop a project. When you drop a project, it's going to be a certain type of effect that you're going to have on many different people in your city, worldwide, throughout the nation, however you want to put it. But you definitely going to leave a mark, whether you like it or not. Something that a lot of people have trouble with is staying true to self. You got to stay true to self. Rappers have the stereotype of being professional liars. I'm going to dive a little further into that. When we talk about pursuing a lane in rap, you have to be very confident in the fact that you're the best at it. You got to say that you're the best at it. And you, most importantly, you got to believe as well. Don't be lying to yourself, all right? So when we talk about a lane or your style or something that you want to give off that somebody else doesn't give off, one thing about that style is it has to be welcoming. You have to have a way of welcoming people in, and that doesn't mean being friendly. Welcoming is not friendly, but welcoming in rap is contagious, meaning that somebody is going to be in a rush to listen to that music. Welcoming is not friendly. However, welcoming is contagious. It's a difference in that, all right? So we got those who like to listen to somebody's music because it's catchy, yes. And then we got somebody who listens to somebody's music because it resonates with them. It don't matter how appealing it sounds, but it just resonates. It's the truth, it's real. And that's what it all boils down to. So when you make a song, doesn't matter how it sounds, when you make a song, your beliefs, everything you stand on, the kind of person you are is going to come out. Your personality in this type of climate of hip hop is so vital, it's crazy. You gotta have one of the most welcoming personalities ever. One of the most welcoming personalities ever. Whether you just a friendly type of person, whatever lane that you want to take on, please make it be as authentic as possible. Make sure that it's you. Because when we talk about how some rappers hit that brick wall, boom. The reason being is because they spend a lot of time rehearsing that personality for that camera. And then when they end up on camera a lot, now they exhausted. Because that camera is around every day. They got to keep up that image. It's too much tread on the tires. And then when we talk about how much time you spend in the studio along with the camera time, now you just got to go around all day, every day, being this person who you're not meant to be. You have to be very welcoming to the fans, other rappers. Those are your co-workers, all right? You got to be welcoming to them. No matter how much of a mean guy you want to be, a lot of rappers make this mistake when they come in. But they say, oh man, these rappers are too buddy-buddy. Well, that's the art of networking. So you got to be a nice person. Work on that. You have to be very welcoming to those who want to do business with you, who are reaching out for features, those who want you to rap on a beat. You got to be good with business. And that's going to take being welcoming and being patient with other people and how they do business. That's just the game right there. So when you make a song, personality is everything. The kind of beat that you rapping on, that's going to shape your personality. The kind of lyrics you spit, that's going to shape your personality. Sometimes people can tell when they're listening to a liar. All you got to do is just pretty much compare what this guy is saying as opposed to what that guy is saying, and it's pretty much the same thing. So somebody stole from somebody, or that's just the model that they go after. I'm gonna speak a little bit about modeling styles and things of that sort. However, personality is key. Another thing that I want to bring to the light. I know this might be a touchy subject, but we gotta be real with ourselves. Everybody can't be a gangster rapper. Everybody can't be a tough guy. Everybody can't be a demon. That's just the way it is. It's unfortunate that everybody can't be one, but that's just the way it is, right? And the reason being is because imagine that Spider-Man meme. Spider-Man is pointing, it's 2 or 3 different Spider-Mans, and they all pointing at each other. That's what gangster rap is nowadays. And they all calling each other liars. That goes back to staying true to self. And the reason they call each other liars is because that is how they push on their believability. Gangster rap is not the only area of rap in which believability is vital. Believability boils down to any avenue in this rap thing. So when you pursue a lane, make sure that it's believable. No fabricated lines about how you got a yacht and such. Come on now. None of that Tesla stuff or how you got a Bentley. Cut it out. Keep it all the way a stack. Because when you rap about realistic things, other people who live that realistic life that you rapping about is gonna resonate with them. Believability. That's key. I'm from an area where a lot of people, they follow after what gets the most attention. That is not how you establish a lane. Because if you're gonna follow after what gets the most attention, and then that eventually goes out of style, is you gonna stick with that? Or is you gonna go after what is now in style? This is why establishing a lane is so important. If you do not establish your own type of lane in this thing we got called rap, then you will not pass the test of time. And as far as personality right here, I'm gonna put some exclamation points, 3 of those. Personality is it's like everybody acts the same. If you watch these rapper interviews, everybody want to act tough. Everybody want to speak low. Everybody, they get on Vlad and they act like they the cartel. You don't have to do that. Take a deep breath, relax, and act how you act when you're around your partners. Because when everybody come together, who you gonna be? All right. So here is the basic alternative for those of you who have a hard time finding a lane. Now, if you have a hard time finding a lane, please don't resort to gangster rap. Don't do that. All right. There's a lot of bad things that come with that. Don't do it. All right. Here is not even an alternative, but it's starting to make its presence felt. And this is what I listen to on a regular. This category of rap. Funny rap. Funny rap has made its presence felt. All right. What's real popular right now is the Detroit sound, that West Coast sound, that Rio the Young OG, that RMC Mike, Free Rio, by the way. That is a very, very creative lane. And I think I'm gonna give y'all a breakdown on how to be a funny guy on a track. Every line does not have to be gut-busting hilarious. But I highly recommend you resort to this thing here. Everybody want to be a comedian when the girls come around. Why can't you be a comedian when it's time to rap? This is literally the best alternative right here. Can't make it up. So when we talk about establishing a lane, your foundation is key. Make sure you prioritize that. You have to stay true to yourself. When I say welcoming does not mean friendly. You don't have to be friendly to people, but you have to be welcoming. Personality is key. Now, I ain't talking about going into Dunkin' Donuts and standing on top of the counter or nothing like that. But personality. Don't be afraid to have a conversation with somebody about something. Be a little bit interesting. Make yourself interesting. Believability. Stop lying. You don't have to lie about all that other stuff. Don't do that. And funny rap. Resort to it. It's hilarious. All right? Speaking of funny rap, on my next episode, I'm going to use a lot of references from a rapper that, his music is addicting. And I did a rap impression on him, and I can't stop listening to this dude. He's hilarious, all right? Draco the Ruler. That's a very funny rapper, and it's not intentional. He's not trying to be funny, but it's funny how he put that stuff together. So we're going to conclude that episode of Rap School. Don't forget to hit the link in the description so you can get that free 30-day trial on that Amazon Prime. Don't forget to hit the like, comment, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you can be updated and tapped in on when the next Rap School episode is dropping. All right? Y'all be good.